if you guys noticed, I'm using the same character that I used in last week, and I'm doing that, one, to have continuity, but two, to show you guys like one new feature that we're going to roll out. Why don't I actually hop into the inspector to show you what that is? So the first thing you'll notice is for the simple model, I got rid of the ray casts. There's no need to have it in there because only the neural networks use that, so it was just adding additional clutter that we didn't need in the AI inspector for the simple model. The other thing you'll notice is that we added some new icons down here, and this is to allow you to toggle different states that you weren't able to toggle in the AI inspector before. The first one is this one to put your opponent in the stun state. This is obviously important if you're specifically training your AI what to do when your opponent's in stun. Similarly, we allow you to toggle when they're face planted or when they're in knockback state, right? This before also wasn't able to be toggled. And so now you're able to toggle this stuff, which I'm going to actually use right now to train my AI on what to do in these different circumstances. Because you saw over here, our AI doesn't know what to do when the opponent's face planted, when they're in knockback, or when they're in stun. So we're going to train our AI on how to react to each of these situations. So let me get into it. I think the first one I'll do is probably stun. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to hop into training over here. And there's a few ways to stun your opponent. Well, two ways right now. One of them is using a perfect shield. The other is if your opponent just holds the shield for too long and runs out of health. So I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll just hold the shield. And then eventually when I run out of health, it's going to enter into a stunned state. Right? And now you can do like whatever you want to the opponent. I actually prefer to use this for training because of the fact that it actually it lasts longer than perfect shield. And so it's much easier to train that way. Also, it's just much harder to actually do a perfect shield. So you can force your opponent to just hold the shield for too long in the training. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll start recording, and then I'll literally just hold shield for a really, really long time. Then I'll let go, and I'll pass it off. And now when I switch, your opponent's just going to hold shield for a really, really long time. They're going to enter back, and they're probably going to enter into the stun state right now. Oh, they were so close. Now they're going to enter in stun state. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a dash attack as soon as they're in the stun state. That's all I'm going to show it. I'm going to go into the config, and I'm going to train, and I'm going to see what it learned. And so specifically, you see like nothing else has changed except when my opponent's in the stun state, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a dash attack, and so there's 100% probability of moving right, and I increase the probability of attacking. And I just want to make sure, yeah, so this is distance agnostic, so it's going to do it regardless of the distance. Yeah, so this is looking good, and on the other side, obviously, it attacks the other direction, right, because it's an invertible state. So I'm going to save this. So we have one case that we trained for. Another one is we need to train when the opponent is face planted, as well as when the opponent's in knockback. So interesting. It looks like I accidentally trained when the opponent was in knockback but close to us beforehand, maybe last week, but we didn't have this toggle, so we couldn't actually analyze it. I'm going to want to do something else here, which I'll get to, but first what I'll do is I'll train when the opponent is face planted. I don't know if everyone knows this actually, but when the opponent is face planted, it's intangible, which means you can't actually hit it, except for low sweep. Low sweep is the only thing you can do to hit it, and we introduced that to give like low sweep a proper place in the meta. So I'm going to hop into here. Low sweep also is great for edge guarding when the opponent's on the ledge. But let me just hop into here. So we'll do the exact same thing over here. You're going to have to be really quick with it. So there. Boom. Okay, I think I was quick. I don't think I held it. Okay. So when they're... That's good. And then when they're knocked back, beautiful. Okay, I was quick with it. Cool. Let me save this. I'm pretty happy with this right now. You know what the problem is? We only have one bucket for this, and it doesn't differentiate when it's close or far. We need to improve that. Maybe we'll add another bucket, because obviously doing a low sweep when they're face planted here doesn't make sense. You're probably going to want to run towards them. But this will suffice for now. I'd rather it do something when it's the same thing far and close, so that just in case it's close, it will actually hit them. I need to fix this. If they're in knockback, they could be traveling up or to the side. Yeah, I'm going to want to fix it. I don't just want to run here, because if they're traveling up, you're just going to run underneath them. What I'm going to do, let me show you guys. This is actually something I don't see a lot of people doing. I don't know why. So you can hold diagonal and the button for special, and then it'll do basically a moving bicycle kick like this. And that's great to cover a lot of ground, move while potentially hitting the opponent. So that's what I'm going to try and train the AI to do, is that when the opponent's in knockback and they're close to us, I'm going to want to move in that direction that they are and do this bicycle kick like this. Okay, so this one might be a little tricky to implement. Let me think about how to do it. Okay, so we're probably going to want to rack up some damage so that we're able to knock them back like to a decent amount. Okay, so I think this should be good. I hope I did a decent enough job. So you guys will notice I just moved a little bit. So I moved like that. If it works, I'll explain why I did that. It's if it doesn't work, then I don't know what to tell you. It did not work. Let me show you what I'm trying to do and why it's a little tricky. So basically what we're doing is we're hitting the opponent up so that they're right here, and then we're trying to do like the bicycle kick. So we're trying to do this bad boy over here, right? But what happens is if I hold diagonal, what's going to happen is it's going to do it and it's going to keep traveling. And if I keep holding it at this point, what it's going to do, because the state's auto-invertible, it's going to basically say that we're trying to move both left and right at the same time, if that makes sense. Even though we're moving to the right the whole time, as soon as you pass the center, it auto-inverts it, right? So that's what we're trying to avoid. We just wanted to move towards the opponent, and that's it, right? So I'm going to try it again. This might be a little tricky, but I know we're going to get it. I know we are. So let's rack up some damage. And the other thing that's, maybe I should try something else, because like I was going to say maybe we can try like throwing the opponent.
2 seconds later.
No, I'm going to try some more. I will not give up. I'm not a quitter. Do you think this will work if I... no, he got knocked back way too much. Yeah, if we just look at it in here, enters knockback. Whoa, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
I think it worked. Let me bump up learning. You know what? This works. It did it to the extreme when it's also far, but maybe it's not a bad thing if it does it when it's far as well. It's like walking towards it, doing that. You know what? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. We're saving this. When it's far, I don't just want it to do that. I also want it to run towards it and maybe do a dash attack as well. So that should be relatively easier to train. So let's just do that. Mix up the probabilities a little. So we need to get some far knockback. By the way, we are going to add some indicators on the screen so you'll know exactly what state you're in. It's currently being reviewed right now. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. I look forward to that. I'm already confused about what state I'm currently in. Okay, so I think I'm knocking it back enough. Yeah. So if I throw it, how far does it go? Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Okay, so I'm gonna throw it. It was in knockback when I did the dash attack. I'm pretty sure. I hope so. On stage advantage, because opponent's in knockback and we are not. There you go. That's better. And when we're close, perfect. Didn't change. Okay, so I only did it when it was far. I'm gonna want to bump this up a lot because that's what I want to focus on. Perfect. I don't want to do the special, so I only want to do dash attack. The reason for that, and the reason I don't want it to be like half and half probabilities, is because if the fighter sampled special and they also sampled right, they're actually not going to move towards the opponent, because what's going to happen is they're just going to do the headbutt, right? Like if you just do right and special, it does the headbutt instead of a dash attack, which actually moves towards the opponent. So that's why I kind of wanted to skew the probabilities towards dash attack instead of some mix of attack and special and like right. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to save the model. So when it's far, do dash attack. When it's here, do the moving bicycle kick. When you're on the ground.
No!
It removed that probability. I accidentally overrode it. Damn it. This is awful. Okay. I should have checked for that. I should have checked for that. I was probably accidentally holding right when they ended knockback and landed on the ground. Okay, well, there's nothing I could do now. We're gonna fix it. And there's specifically nothing I could do because I didn't finalize my model. If I finalized it before, I can just restore it back to the previous one. Beautiful. It's quick enough. We are gonna ramp up learning rate. All right, now we're doing low sweep. Just want to verify this doesn't change. This doesn't change. This doesn't change. Okay. I'm feeling happy with this. Yeah, I'm feeling quite happy. I know there's still a lot of states we haven't trained our AI in. So when I'm on the ground and my opponent is diagonally in front of me, I'm going to want to train something. I'm probably going to want to jump and then do like probably like the side kick in the air. That's what I'll do. Like almost like their legs like near my head. That's where it needs to go. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, I hope that was good. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. So here, what else doesn't it know how to do? When it's attacking, I'm shielding. When they are shielding, I'm not doing anything. That is a missed opportunity. When they are shielding, I need to turn to them because then I will turn and then I will grab. I just need to just like tap the left button to move towards them. Okay. Okay. I tapped it. I don't think I held it after I turned around. I don't think I did. So if they're shielding, turn around. Huh. I did hold it. You know what? It's fine. 50% probability is a high probability. Especially if there's no other probability. So it's either going to be idle or grab. This might be boring for you guys, but like just explain a bit of math. Like there's 60 frames per second, right? There's a 50% probability on any given frame of press and grab. So the probability that you're going to press grab over the like 1 second is like very, very high. Yeah, the chances are you're going to be pressing grab. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to save. So what I'm thinking I should do, I certainly want to jump and then do a back air. That's what I want to train. So in this situation, I think I can nail it. Okay. Oh, that was a really short hop, but it worked. Um, Let me see if it actually works in training. I did it so slick that it thinks I was on the ground. This just needs to be jump, and then this just needs to be back air. I was getting too excited about like trying to press things quickly that I pressed them way too quickly over there. Ah, did I do it too quick again? Let's see, I get too excited when it's like prime time. No, that kind of looks good. This does not when they're right above me. Now, you know what? I'm going to leave this for now. It's causing me trouble. I'll do the low-hanging fruit when we're both facing away. When the opponent is in idle, I'm just going to turn around. When the opponent is shielding, I'm just going to... In all cases, I'm just going to turn around. Let's be honest. When the opponent's attacking and when the opponent's in air. Yeah, I'm just going to turn around in all cases. And then, because when I turn around, then I'm going to attack. So when we're both facing the opposite direction, first thing I'll do is I'll move towards the opponent. When the opponent's shielding, I'll just move towards them. When the opponent is attacking, I'll move towards them as well. I'm just timing this so that it's not in an idle state. Okay. So I move towards them in a lot of situations over here. Yep. So most of it's good, except when the opponent was in idle, I accidentally held the direction too much and it decreased the probability of attacking. But honestly, I'm kind of happy with this just because I just want to hop into simulation if I'm being honest. I just want to see how it's doing. We'd made a lot of changes. Let's hop into simulation. We can revisit the Gwei if we want, but I think we did a pretty good job last time. Let's revisit him. Depending how it goes, then we'll move on to the Guppy. Let's go. Yo, did you see the bicycle kick that it moved and did that? That was sick. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that roll. Are you guys seeing this? Holy smokes. Our girl is kicking ass. Yeah, that moving bicycle kick is sick. Damn. Okay. She needs a bit of work there. Whoa, why did she do that? Must have been a case that I didn't train yet. Whoa. Boom! Oh, gonna 3-stock him. Ooh, nice! Oh! Oh no! Oh, so close to 3-stocking him, but guess I'll just have to settle for losing 1 stock. No, oh damn, I was about to lose a second one.
2 seconds later.
Oh, I am gonna lose a sec. You know what? I do this to myself. I always jinx myself. Someone made a comment the other day, like every time I'm doing good, I say something, and then it's just ends up biting me. Still won, but let's see how we do against the Guppy. I don't think we'll do that well, but still curious nonetheless. You know what? We're not doing bad. We're doing pretty good. I don't know what our AI was doing there. It must be a really weird edge case that I didn't account for. Oof. Damn. Okay. I need to check up on our recovery. It's not looking too hot.
What do we do now?
It doesn't know what to do when it grabs. Oh goodness. It just knows to grab. That's so funny. Oh man, the recovery's rough. Did I accidentally mess it up? Or did I just not train it properly? Oh, at least get one stock.
Help me!
You know what? I know what to train next. I just saw there we could have got one stock. Okay, we're gonna actually hop into the inspector so I can show you guys. So when the opponent is on the ledge, we don't know what to do. We have no clue. What we need to do is we need to do like a down attack to hit them off the ledge. That's the first thing we'll train right now, because that was certainly a weakness. So I'm gonna put the opponent on the ledge and we're just gonna do a down sweep. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll build up the skills incrementally. So we're in an advantage state over here. So when the opponent is on the ledge, we're here. Yeah, we're gonna do the down sweep. When we're above it, we don't know what to do, like directly above it, off stage, but we'll get to that. So quick save here. Next thing is when they're in this state and we're above them, we want to do, it's called a meteor drop, which is just the down air. So gonna put them in this state over here and boom. That's all we want to train. I forgot which state that's in. I think that's when we're both technically off stage. Whoa, was I not above them? I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused. This technically is this on stage? It shouldn't be, because being on the ledge is technically off stage. You know what, we'll come back to this. There's certainly a lot of weaknesses that we have already, such as when both fighters are off stage, we actually don't know what to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have the opponent just like jump off stage, and then we're just gonna train recovery. So what I want to do when I'm doing this is I want to make sure the opponent always return back to the exact same spot. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that's basically the same spot. Let's double check. Yeah, that's the same spot. So just did a few of those. When we're both off stage, just want to focus on that. Okay, so there's some recovery here. We'll just do a quick save. We should be good to simulate against the Agape again. It should help a little bit. And then see how we do. Good, nice. I think for sure we improved some. Oh, that was beautiful. We improved some stuff where, oh yeah, it was doing the low sweep, but it just wasn't right at the edge. So if it is ever at the edge, we'll do a much better job. It knows what to do when we're both off stage. It just doesn't know what to do when we're both off stage and I'm under the platform. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. I think so long as that doesn't happen, and it happened literally as soon as I said. I hope it doesn't happen. I think I just need to not react, and then I'll win finally. Oh, that was nice. But we couldn't capitalize. They were stunned. We knew to attack, but they fell through the platform. Oh, nice back air. Nice. We're doing well. Damn. Come on, girl. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. No. Oh, look at that roll. That's what we taught her. That's what we taught her. Oh, that was so cool. Nice. That's exactly what we showed it. That's exactly. Okay, we got this. We got this. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Oh. So close. We had some great moments in there of it, stuff we taught her in this session. Cool. We will improve her more next time. We actually have some really cool features coming up for the simple model, which we're going to reveal over the next week. Very excited for that. I'm pretty sure they are. They knockback for sure. So basically, in the original model, in the action representation, we actually have one part of that, which is vulnerable states, right? Where you are vulnerable or your opponent is vulnerable. And so knockback and stunned would actually be classified as a vulnerable state. So it is already included in there. We just previously didn't have a way for you to actually analyze it in the AI inspector before. So now you're able to see, like, if you do it, the probability should change. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll catch you next week.